The cotton-top tamarin features a remarkable crest of white hair on its head. Quote, "The crest is only the most visible outward characteristic of this amazing species. It has many other incredible features, including its agile climbing ability, its highly cooperative and altruistic social structure, and its intelligence and complex use of vocalizations. Because of habitat loss and poaching, however, the species is in perilous danger of extinction in the wild. Conservationists are committed to keeping this unique primate alive. There are generally 3 types of cotton-top tamarins as classified by their facial features. They are bare-faced, mottled, or covered in fur. This species can leap approximately 10 feet in the air from tree to tree. The massive shock of white hair makes the monkey look almost human. In fact, the German name for this species is Listiff, or List monkey, after the Hungarian composer Franz Liszt. In his old age, Liszt was known for his long flowing mane of white hair. In its native home of Colombia, this species is known simply as Titus. The cotton-top tamarin is a type of New World monkey. As the name suggests, New World monkeys are found almost exclusively in the Americas. This distinguishes them from the Old World monkeys of Africa and Asia. The species is closely related to Geoffroy's tamarin, the white-footed tamarin, and all other tamarins within the same genus. More distantly, the tamarins are related to the marmosets of South America. Together, tamarins and marmosets make up the family Callitrichidae. The cotton-top tamarin is a small arboreal monkey with a body length of about 7 to 10 inches, the tail adds another 10 inches or so, and a weight of only 1 pound. This is barely larger than a squirrel. The males and females have the same size and appearance. Because it has claws instead of nails and no prehensile tail, this species is a little different from most New World monkeys. But even without a prehensile tail, the cotton-top tamarin is an expert climber that spends much of its time gracing the branches high above the ground. Lacking opposable thumbs, the sharp claws allow them to cling tightly to the bark of trees. The cotton-top tamarin has a highly developed social structure built around the need for cooperation and altruism. Known as a troop or tribe, the group consists of 3 to 9 individuals, though sometimes up to 19 individuals, with a dominant mating pair, the offspring, and sometimes the immediate family. The dominant pair is responsible for the safety of the group and the continuation of the family line. The rest of the group adheres to a very specific hierarchy and rank based on dominance. Everyone within the group has a role, particularly when it comes to raising the young. Groups are not always permanent, and sometimes a monkey will leave one group to join another. The cotton-top tamarin exhibits what could perhaps be described as a finely developed sense of fairness. Everyone in the group is expected to sacrifice for the good of the whole, and the failure of any member to cooperate could invite retribution and punishment. The evidence suggests that there is an element of calculation to the monkey's altruism. Each individual makes decisions about how to treat other members based on past behavior and expectation of future cooperation. In order to communicate with each other, the cotton-top tamarin appears to have a complex suite of calls, including whistles, trills, and chirps. Although obviously not as well developed as human language, these vocalizations do appear to have grammatical rules for communicating the individual's intentions, emotional states, and facts about the world. For example, studies have shown that this species can add syllables to words as way to modify the meaning. This suggests that grammatical rules may have evolved from the ability to remember and track the position of words or any other object in a sequence. The cotton-top tamarin is most active during the day between sunrise and sunset. Most of its time is spent foraging for food, raising the young, and engaging in social activities such as playtime and mutual grooming. The group is fiercely territorial and will try to ward off intruders with loud calls and a display of its rear end and genitals. It also uses scent glands to mark its territory and also possibly signal reproductive availability. The females appear to use the scent gland 10 times as much as the male. The cotton-top tamarin is named after the massive crest of white hair that adorns its head between the forehead and shoulders. The white hair is believed to play a role in some of its behavior. When agitated in some way, the tamarin can raise the hair on its head to make itself appear much bigger than it actually is. The white plume also helps the monkey secure a mate as part of its courtship rituals. In addition to the mane, this species also has white hair on its chest and legs. The remaining body is covered in a kind of black, reddish-brown, and orange fur. The black skin along certain parts of the face, limbs, and rear end is covered in very short and fine gray hairs in some tamarins. The cotton-top tamarin is native to the rainforests and woodlands of northwestern Colombia. The species was once dominant over much of the Colombian forests, but its natural range has become gradually shrunken and fragmented with the spread of human civilization. The species resides in large trees, where it hunts, plays, and sleeps. The home range is largely chosen for the abundance of food in the area. The cotton-top tamarin is one of the rarest species of living primates in the world. It is estimated that there are less than 6,000 individuals remaining in the wild. Perhaps only 2,000 of these are mature monkeys. Many more tamarins live in captivity, perhaps even outnumbering the wild population. According to the IUCN Red List, the cotton-top tamarin is critically endangered. Due to the fragmented nature of the remaining populations, it is at serious risk of extinction. Much of the conservation effort is focused on preserving what remains of the indigenous rainforests. This means working with local farmers and ranchers to prevent future deforestation and create new protected areas with special safety corridors for the tamarins to travel through. Many preserves and zoos are also attempting to breed the species and rehabilitate numbers. The cotton-top tamarin is an omnivorous species that feeds on a combination of plant matter and animal matter. The vast majority of the diet consists of fruits and insects, as well as the gums of trees. Because it lacks large incisors to chew through the bark, this tamarin species must rely on other animals to open the bark for them in order to access the gum inside. The rest of the diet includes reptiles, rodents, and other animals. This tamarin spends a great deal of its time casually foraging for food in the middle layers of the forest canopy. This involves a long and tedious process of searching for edible plants or looking in small hiding spots for potential prey. When it encounters a reptile or rodent, the monkey can kill it with a severe bite to the head. This species also plays an important ecological role by dispersing large seeds throughout the environment. It can travel a few miles every day in search of food.